Namaste, Raymond. So I've just picked up some crystals before the start of the reading, which I thought would be beneficial for you. So I just got some rose quartz, our master healer clear quartz, some smoky quartz, and some black tourmaline, which I'll go through later once we've done the reading. So we've got the dreams of Gaia Pat, and the universe has your back, Pat. Um, so our first card from the dreams of Gaia is the Death card. So people normally associate bad things with the Death card, but it's actually quite normally a beautiful card. As you can see, the Death card also represents rebirth. So this is to do with your life purpose and your life at the moment. So the Death card is representing the end of something and the beginning of something new. So I'm not sure what's going on in your life at the moment, but there's been some really heavy stuff going on, and this card is representing that it is now time to let go of that. It has come to an end. You don't need to hold on to that pain no more. It's done with. It's over. Some awesome things are going to be happening for you and your life purpose in your life, and your biggest thing that you will need to do is to not try and forget, never forget anything that's happened in the past, because it helps us to where we're going and what's happening in our future. But kind of let it go, let go of the pain, kind of accept what's happened. And so obviously with this card, I'm not sure if you can see, but there is our three skulls, which is the end, and we have this snake wrapped around a baby in an egg. So obviously this baby is representing the new beginning of something, and the snake represents shedding its old skin and like renewal. So all this beautiful new things are going to be happening. So I think it's going to be a really exciting time for you in your life purpose, but you definitely just need to try and accept the past and kind of use it and like acknowledge it to help you move forward. Like obviously shedding your skin and like trying to move forward, it's a hard process for anyone, but obviously your guides and your spirits and angels, whatever you believe in, are like right beside you at the moment. So they've got your back. You've just sort of trust and believe in the process, and yeah, it's beautiful. It's going to be like a whole new rebirth. So it'll be a new you, which is fantastic. So that's definitely to do with your life purpose. As I felt that this card is your love purpose, which is, I love these cards. I was going to say these cards are typically kind of like affirmations, but I felt like this deck was perfect for you today. So it says, my capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. So I definitely think this card is representing, like, I'm not sure if you're in a relationship or anything like that, but you are not ready for that yet. I'm just feeling you need to give yourself a lot more self-love, because we cannot love other people when we do not love ourselves. And obviously there's always going to be things that we don't like about ourselves and stuff like that, but I feel like you need to do a lot more healing with your heart center. So you've been through some really hard like yeah, some really hard like love stuff and life stuff, um, and I'm feeling like there's I'm not sure if there's a situation where maybe you could be in a relationship or something like that at the moment, or you are, but it's just that feeling of it. It's typically the relationship's not good for you, or you're not ready, or you definitely need to really self-censor yourself and kind of get that don't be so down on yourself, like yeah, definitely, like there's a lot of self-doubt within yourself, and it's affecting your love life and your ability to love others, because when things that like affect us from the inside, they affect our relationships with people on the outside. So if you're unable to have that self-love and acceptance, and not be so hard on yourself, like you're able then to love easier in the outer world. So um, I'm not saying that, obviously you're not going to have a beautiful love life or anything like that. It's just at this present time, you really need to be working within and on yourself, for this to be greater and better for you in the future. And I definitely know that, speaking for myself, because I was definitely one of those people, and I always felt like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna meet anyone. Like, I would manifest this type of person that I would think would be, the right sort of person, but it was definitely a lot to do with inside here that I needed to accept, and kind of, yeah, a lot of self love within before you can without. Um, so those are your two cards. So definitely some really awesome future stuff coming for you, and a lot of working on yourself for your own self love before anything, permanently good's gonna happen in your love life. So those are your two cards. Definitely feel like these crystals were a perfect pitch for you then. We have the rose quartz, which is the love crystal, the self-love crystal. It's definitely a lot, like I use this one quite a lot when I was going through my own transition of self-love. So it's a beautiful crystal to have. It's very nice to have under your pillow when you sleep at night. It brings it up, because obviously you're by yourself, then you've got your own energies and you're sleeping, so a lot of that, self-love energy can go within. So I definitely feel like if you don't have some rose quartz, maybe to grab a little piece of it. You can pick up little tumbled pieces that are like $2-3 from a crystal shop normally, so it doesn't have to be big. The size obviously doesn't matter, it's just to use as an energy source. And so we also have the black tourmaline, which is a repellent of negative energy. And I think this is super important if you're struggling with your self-acceptance, because normally we don't put these things on us. We don't give ourselves these terrible feelings, or we're obviously not the first person to be like telling ourselves that you're worthless or whatever, you're not capable of this. So black tourmaline is really good for repelling those energies and giving you the ability then to self-love. It gives you the chance to rebuild upon yourself, because obviously the outer world can be a hard and difficult place, which is also a lot to do with our smoky quartz. Also helps repel negative energy, and it's a good organization crystal as well. So organization in your life and your love life. So definitely awesome crystal to have. And then we also have your clear quartz, which is it's a master healing crystal. It is perfect for everything, anything. It has a beautiful energy. It's just a lovely crystal to have. It does so much. Um, so I feel like it was definitely a good combination of those. But I'm definitely feeling if you can get anything at the moment, please get the black tourmaline and the rose quartz. I find that might definitely help you upon your journey. So yeah, obviously those are your two cards for today. Nothing is ever set in stone, so sometimes don't ever feel like, you know, this is exactly what's going to happen. We have the ability to change anything within ourselves and upon ourselves. So don't ever feel like, oh my gosh, those are my cards. Like, this is the present time moment, so things happen and change quickly. But definitely, I feel like good life things are just about to begin for you. So that's fantastic. And definitely, please work on yourself, love yourself. I definitely know from me as a person how hard and difficult that is, but you will find everything else will kind of open up and begin to happen to you and for you if you do this. So, namaste. I hope you have a beautiful day. Blessings, love, and light. I will send through the book analogy of what the meaning is for the death and rebirth card, and there is none for the universe as your back one, but I will send that those photos through for you. Any other questions, let me know. I'm here to help, and I hope that helps. Definitely feeling a lot of like, yes, self doubt and self pain and energy there for you. So please definitely pick up those crystals if you can. They will definitely help for you. Okay, bye.